Matt, congratulations. Good result under the lights. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good, thank you. It was more like the team we wanted to look like, more attacking. Felt like we created some good moments. Didn't really kill the game off. It would have been nice to get a second and third and try and kill the game, but Lowy's got his team really well organised. They made it tough for us. A couple of little hairy moments right at the end there, but yeah, really pleased. You can hear the music. The boys are starting to believe and enjoying their football, and yeah, we just want to keep moving forward.
Plenty, I'm sure that you're very pleased with tonight. Anything stand out for you?
Good question. Well, obviously the front two, I was, really pleased with Millie and Jerry, and then Lass coming on. Little things like Zach coming on as a wing back when he's not a wing back, he's a midfield player, and to come in and do the job for the team. Obviously we're missing quite a few at the moment. Gids is cramping up, so little moments like Zach coming on and doing such a good job in a position that's maybe slightly unfamiliar to him shows what a mature boy he is, and I'm sure he's going to have a great future. So little things like that, are really pleasing.
I was going to ask you about that because we've seen Nigel playing a back three as well tonight, which is a different role that we've seen him. We've seen him playing a couple of positions, Millie as well in a couple of positions, Zach in a couple of positions. Does that versatility really impress you from younger players?
Yeah, I think it's part of the game now, and I think probably brings it back to a point we're not fully fit yet. We're not, you've seen Ko have to come off tonight. He's only in his third week of pre-season, so we've used Nigel as a wing back both sides. We've got Chris missing tonight, which allows Nigel to play in the back three. With Rue missing as well, and Izzy and Hakeem, we've really had to try and juggle the minutes around at the moment. It's not easy to come into this busy stretch of 5 games in 3 weeks with a group that, Cohen's missed a lot of pre-season, Gids missed a lot of pre-season, Rue's out, and the names I've just mentioned. So we're trying to cover all the positions with the lads we've got at the moment. So the lads have had to be adaptable, and hopefully as time moves by we can be a little bit more consistent with our selection, and the lads can have a continued run in a position. It's not always ideal to keep moving people around, but as I've said, we've had to just keep thinking on our feet because we're not fully fit yet, and hopefully we'll get to that place.
Defensively, we've spoken about before how solid the group looks. Josh Keeley tonight was absolutely outstanding. What were your thoughts on him?
Yeah, we had to call upon him too many times for my liking, but we've invested in him for a reason. We think he's going to be very good. He's showing some real good signs already. Another clean sheet, which we did owe to him a couple of times. He had to make a couple of really good saves, so there's plenty to work on still. But yeah, he's a young lad with huge potential. And we're really pleased to have him at our football club.
A number of nice moments for players as well for their first sort of experience under the lights at Kenilworth Road. George Saville's first Luton Town goal as well. How impressed have you been with him?
Yeah, top. Sav is just a top guy. It's just straight down the line. What you see is what you get. There's no airs and graces about him. He's a proper character, and he does maybe a job in midfield that gets missed sometimes at times because he does all the important bits. People call them ugly bits. I call them the important bits. Duels and winning the ball back, and he knits the game together for us. And he's scored goals from midfield throughout his career as well, and we know that he can get on the end of stuff. So yeah, it was a great finish.
That's a former midfielder speaking there as well as a manager, isn't it?
It's the hardest position on the pitch.
On to Saturday now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a real tough game for us. Cardiff are a team free-flowing football, and we're expecting a real stern test, but it's nice to feel some good spirit around the place. We need to take that into Saturday, and we need to come out full of energy, recover the boys as quickly as we can, because we've got a real tough game, and we'd love to try and put on the best performance we possibly can.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.